Jake Rodriguez and Julio Flores. We'll be right back. Back to fight night at the Paramount at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Right now, let's go up to ring announcer Ed Darian.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce the principals for this next bout, I would like to ask the fans here at the Paramount to kindly stand. Ladies and gentlemen, this past weekend, a young, great man passed away. He was the executive director of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. His name, Chuck Minker. We lost him. The world of boxing has lost a great young man. As is in our boxing fraternity, when someone close to boxing passes on, we have the final 10 count. At this time, our timekeeper at the bell, Cecilio Tito Petraja, will toll the bell for the final 10 count. Thank you.
Chuck Minker, who passed away at the age of 42. He died of lung cancer, and we all mourn his passing. A man who was very, very much involved in boxing. Back to Ed Darian for the introductions to our next bout.
Introducing first in the blue corner, wearing the white-blue colored trunks. He tipped in at an even 141 pounds. He is undefeated in 8 pro bouts with 3 knockouts. All the way from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the Big Apple, Julio Flores. And his opponent in the red corner, wearing the red trunks with the white trim. He weighed in at an even 142 pounds. This young man has 17 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, with 6 knockouts. From Brentwood, Long Island, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Jake the Snake Rodriguez.
Jake Rodriguez, 26 years old. His last fight, April 16th, here at the Paramount. Won a 5-round knockout over Juan Ramon Romero. And taking on Julio Flores from San Juan, Puerto Rico, who really got people excited back on March 11th when he stopped Sergey Stepanov in the 4th round. Flores showing some good punching power. It's the experience of Rodriguez, the punching power of Flores.
Well, I spoke to the trainer of Flores, Mike Rosario. He was saying that he expects this man to knock out Rodriguez because of his punching ability.
Something we don't often see. 2 left-handers in the ring.
And it's very awkward for these guys. And the way I see it now, Flores is trying to move around the ring and trying to set a pace. Whereas Rodriguez is using that jab, stepping in, trying to get close.
You know what Gil is doing at home now, Ray? He's watching this fight in the mirror. He hates southpaws.
Well, a lot of guys, a lot of fighters hate to fight southpaws. I was one of them.
Well, you think back to the Hagler fight, and he came out right-handed. I would think that worked to your advantage in that fight.
Well, it really did. And, because both of these guys are southpaws, it's to no one's advantage, except for who lands the first big punch, gains the respect, and is able to set his own tempo. Good shot to the body by Flores.
This one is a scheduled 10-rounder. And if it goes, Flores has never been beyond 6 rounds in his 8-fight pro career. Rodriguez has been 10 twice. Pretty good combination by Flores. And a right hand sends down Rodriguez. Flores also hit him while he was down. He's up quickly. Mandatory 8 from Duke Schroeder, the referee.
Well, it may come true what Rosario said about his fight knocking out Rodriguez.
And now Flores came out right-handed, and he has switched to right-handed, giving Rodriguez a different look. So how about this? He knocked him down while he was fighting southpaw. Now he switches to right hand. Digging the left hook to the body.
Some serious body punches by Flores. And what he doesn't want to be is in the corner. He needs to move around and clear his head.
Rodriguez still in trouble trying to hold Flores to the ropes.
He's doing the right thing, tying this man up, but what he should do is move around the ring, clear his head, because he's still cobwebs.
He survives the round. But Rodriguez goes down in round 1. And now trying to collect himself.
¿Sabes por qué te pasó eso? Llegaste enfrente del hombre y te paraste a esperar. ¿Por qué te paras a esperar? Manos rápidas se te dijo. Llegaste al hombre y te paraste.
It was a good shot. In fact, it didn't seem like much, but it sent Rodriguez to the canvas. We have another shot here. You see Flores coming in. It was the uppercut that pretty much started things off. And all of a sudden he comes back to the body and wings a right hook to the head.
Right on the chin, and then an extra shot when he's down. Which didn't help things for Jake Rodriguez.
Es de nosotros. Vamos. Calmadito, tranquilito. No te me paras un segundo.
Warn him about hitting on the deck when he was down.
I'm sorry. No le dé cuando tenga el piso.
And you heard referee Carl Schroeder tell the corner to tell Flores no more hitting when a guy is down. Round 2 scheduled for 10. Good left hand by Flores. I think Rodriguez may be making a mistake trying to slug it out with Flores, Ray.
He really is making a big mistake. He's trying to gain some respect, but the respect he should gain is through boxing, through using his skills. When he's against the ropes, it's pretty much all Flores.
Nice combination by Rodriguez. And there they go, banging away.
When Rodriguez gets in that corner, he should spin out. Give his man a little more angles. Because what Flores wants him to stay right there so he can wail away at him.
Rodriguez trying to stand his ground. In his first 6 fights, Flores had only 1 knockout. He has stopped his last 2 opponents and already has knocked down Rodriguez in the first round of this one. Good right hand by Flores.
And Flores threw a dynamite. That right hand was right on the chin of Rodriguez.
And it seems as if in his recent fights, Flores has just learned how to set down on his punches.
But what Flores has to be careful of, Sam, is not punching himself out, because he's throwing a lot of shots. Left hook by Rodriguez. See, that's what he has to be careful of. When he gets carried away and starts throwing a lot of big punches and leaving his chin totally exposed.
Rodriguez has come back nicely. Now there's a little bit of a cut under the left eye of Julio Flores.
Come on, work at it. Punch at it. Come on, work at it.
Rodriguez tying up that right hand, now banging away, and as they trade in the corner.
Come on, work out of it. Work out. Let go. All right, break.
Rodriguez has bounced back nicely.
He really has. He's been able to compose himself a lot better after being whacked and sent to the canvas in the first round. Watch for the right hand, the left hook by Julio Flores.
Let go. Have to hold.
And caution to Jake Rodriguez, who got in a good left hand as he caught Flores on the way in. Good left by Rodriguez, the end of round 2.
Why did he stop? In the second round, Jake Rodriguez was able to turn the tables around. It was that left hand that put Flores in a great deal of trouble.
Flores seemed really out of it with about 2 seconds still to go in the round. He was really shaken by some big punches from Jake Rodriguez.
For some reason, Flores is gazing out towards his corner for some instructions here. I think that Rodriguez surprised him when he was able to get up from the canvas and come back and rock him.
Thing to remember is Rodriguez has had 21 pro fights. Flores has had only 8. Big difference in experience, and Rodriguez was able to weather the storm of the knockdown in the first round.
And you see the experience factor here, whereas that when Flores had Rodriguez in trouble, he just wailed away and spent a lot of energy, whereas that Rodriguez is taking his time, picking his shots, and using his jab and trying to drop that left hand.
You think Flores should go back to fighting southpaw? Ray, was he more effective that way?
Well, because he possessed power in both hands, you know, it really doesn't make that much of a difference because his style of fighting is just inside and landing one big punch. Whereas with Rodriguez, he's doing the right thing, staying close to his man, not giving him any breathing room, and then he comes back and throws combinations. Slipping punches very well. Body shots here.
Jake Rodriguez, who turned pro September of 1988. His 2 losses, one in 1989 in September when he was stopped in the 4th round at Atlantic City by Mike Brown, and then a 10-round decision in December of last year to Felix Trinidad in San Juan. He turns it around on Flores.
What I see here with Flores, when he throws his left hand, he telegraphs the right hand. It takes about a second. Here's very short punches by Flores. I'm sorry, Rodriguez. See, now as Flores is reaching in now.
Now he turns southpaw, lands, but Rodriguez answers back. Back to fight night, round 4, scheduled for 10. Jake Rodriguez in the red trunks and Julio Flores in the light blue. How do you have it scored in the first 3 rounds, Ray?
I have it 2-1 for Rodriguez. You know, the first round got to a rocky start, but he came back, regrouped, and was able to put Flores in a little trouble.
Now, do you give Flores a 2-point round in the first round for the knockdown?
Yes.
So you basically got it even here.
Pretty much even, yes.
Okay.
But I mean, as far as from a control factor, I would say rather that Rodriguez is in control.
Sharp jab by Rodriguez. Flores has gone back to southpaw. He seemed to finish the last round stronger at southpaw. Good jab by Flores.
The thing about Flores, he's the kind of puncher who's heavy-handed.
Rodriguez got in a good left. Flores backs up as they went toe-to-toe again.
Whenever they do that, it's a matter of who lands the first punch.
Now Flores goes right-handed.
I would say southpaw because he was more effective as a southpaw.
Let go, break, step back.
It was with the southpaw stance that Flores was able to put down Rodriguez.
Paul Schroeder telling Jake Rodriguez to heed his warnings and commands. Still to come is our main event. Kevin Kelly, #1 featherweight contender in the world, taking on Tommy Valdez. Right here, a pretty good battle.
Work on it, work on it. All right, break, stop punching.
Flores starting to reach a little bit with his punches.
may have become a little onward because he's thrown a lot of punches, a lot of big punches.
And he's missing. Good body shot by Rodriguez.
Now see, this is experiencing. You notice the way that Rodriguez is going to the body. He's trying to slow those legs down of Flores. Also bring those hands down.
Making Flores miss, coming up and countering. End of round 4. Pretty good battle in the corner of Jake the Snake. That's Dave Burke.
Ella no tiene más nada. Tú eres que lo está haciendo vivir. Él no tiene más nada. Entonces tú estás llegando dentro, tiene un golpe y lo agarra. ¿Para qué lo agarra? Descarga, descarga. Es tiempo que descarga. Cada vez que tú ruedas, regresa con tu mano que falle.
Hector Roca is speaking the Spanish in the corner of Jake Rodriguez. Dave Burke was doing the English.
No te quiero que ponga a cambiar el golpe con el chamaco adentro, ¿ok?
Y el gancho al cuerpo,
¿ok?
solamente al cuerpo.
No te ponga a cambiar el golpe con él, ¿ok? Vamos a trabajarle ahora de afuera, pero de lado a lado. ¿Tú quieres de lado a lado? Que mete el mundo, ¿verdad que sí? ¿Lo quieres? Vamos. Perdimos, no pedimos nada.
Well, they told Flores in his corner, you gotta want it. But I thought I heard him say only the head.
Well, only the head would be a bad bit of advice. It's the body that helps also. It's the body that brings the head to you.
Now maybe I misinterpreted. Maybe he did say the body, a cuerpo. I have to remember my Spanish word. It's been a long time. Cuerpo's the body, cabeza is the head, so he wanted him to go to the body more.
Rápido.
This is round 5, scheduled for 10. Rodriguez in the red trunks was down in the first round, but he has used his experience to fight back and gain control of this fight to this point. Flores switching back and forth from right hand to southpaw.
And at first I thought it was a bad move for Flores to switch up, but because he carries so much power in both hands, he can get away with it. A good shot to the body by Flores. I mean, it was right there to the solar plexus of Rodriguez.
Rodriguez trying to come back and pressure Flores and keep him in the corner.
Good
left hand by Flores.
This is the only time that Rodriguez gets in trouble, when he tries to stand there and fight exactly like Flores.
Right hand by Flores.
Punch out there. Come on, work out. Let go. Hold
it. Rodriguez seems to be missing just by a little bit in this round.
Well, there's more movement from Flores too. He doesn't allow himself to be a stationary target, except when he's inside here. But look, I mean, you can hear the power of Flores. I mean, his punches are so crisp and so loud.
Break.
Good left hand. Oh, we have those good microphones too, you know, Ray.
I think you would hear those without the microphone, Sam.
End of round 5. Scheduled for 10. Jake the Snake Rodriguez in the red. Julio Flores in the light blue. How do you have it scored through 5, Ray?
Well, because of that first round knockdown that Flores had with Rodriguez, it's still pretty close. Because both guys are, putting very good account of themselves. Some very heavy punches thrown by Julio Flores. Some good boxing tactics by Jake Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez working on Flores. Now Flores trying to spin him right back. But Flores had a pretty good round in the 5th. He seemed to make Rodriguez miss, and he was able to counter back.
Break. Stop punching. Step back.
And what I see, there's a lot of bounce in the legs of Julio Flores, which indicates he's really trained for this particular fight.
This is a big fight for Flores early in his pro career. His first 10-rounder. Good shot to the body by Rodriguez. And, of course, putting an unbeaten record on the line against a more experienced fighter.
And see, normally fighters, they don't advance to this level after 8 fights. So Flores doing a pretty good job here. Two well-trained athletes here.
Flores not throwing as many punches in this round, I don't think, Ray.
Let go.
Well, there's been a number of shots that were thrown by Rodriguez that hit the midsection of Flores. So that is a good sign that those shots are starting to work.
Something that you mentioned earlier, you're concerned about maybe Flores punching himself out. Maybe he is a little arm weary here. Flores is moving a lot, but he's not punching a lot. Nice combination by Rodriguez.
Good left hand. Some very sharp shooting by Jake Rodriguez. Good shot,
Flores. Time winding down. With Sugar Ray Leonard, ringside here at the Paramount in New York. This is round 7 scheduled for 10. Jake Rodriguez in the red trunks and Julio Flores in the blue. And a good finish to that last round by Rodriguez, I thought.
Well, it was a very good finish by Rodriguez. And you see, now you're starting to see the experience of Jake Rodriguez.
First time that Julio Flores has ever been this far. This is the 7th round. First time he's fought in a fight that was scheduled to go longer than 6. And this one scheduled for 10. Right hand by Rodriguez scores. So a test of stamina for Julio Flores. Rodriguez was down in the first round from a right hand on the chin. Good shot by Flores. Tries to follow up and then go toe-to-toe. Big left hook by Flores.
Unbelievable, Sam. Unbelievable that Rodriguez was able to withstand that incredible shot thrown by Flores.
Now Flores has gotten new life after that flurry, and he is winging away the way he did in the first couple of rounds. But he looks a little tired. Flores back to right hand, switching back and forth. Right hand lands. Rodriguez taking some big punishment here in the 7th round.
Punch out. Let go, Jake. Let's go. Let go.
Another right hand got in by Flores.
Flores just so strong, so physically stronger than Rodriguez.
Flores checking with his corner, but what they've told him between rounds is you've got to want it. And this round, he's certainly showing he wants it. Now Rodriguez trying to come back. Flores looking a little tired here. He's thrown a lot of punches. Good uppercut by Rodriguez. Another one by Rodriguez, a left hand scoring. Flores swarming in wildly, but taking punishment. And he lands a left hand. Oh, great round.
Incredible round.
End of round 7.
Incredible.
Big cheers from the crowd.
Over here. Estamos bien, Julio. Ah, estamos bien. Estamos bien. Dos rounds más. Óyeme bien. Este round tenemos que presionar. Pero quiero.
Just an incredible array of punches thrown by Flores. Flores found a surge of energy from somewhere, kept boring through the offense of Flores, throwing some big shots, and it's amazing that Rodriguez was able to stand up to those big bombs. And here again, you see the power and the chin of Rodriguez because he was able to land some pretty good uppercuts here. And both men, I believe, was rocked during that last round. It's a good show of heart, determination.
I've got the fight all even, Ray.
So do I. I tell you, Sam, it's a very even fight here.
Round 8, scheduled for 10. The only knockdown in the first round, Rodriguez went down. Good straight left by Rodriguez. Flores wildly boring in.
All right, break.
And swinging away as he comes.
This is an incredible display of heart, talent, and chin.
Good right hand by Flores that seemed to shake Rodriguez.
Step back, Jake. Jake, step back.
Rodriguez landing the right hand, and Flores tries to tie it up.
Flores is a little arm weary here. Again, a lot of bounce on his leg, but not a lot of sting on his punches. But Rodriguez has to be so ever careful.
Nice combination by Rodriguez, catching Flores. Flores is shaken.
Now, this is an opportunity for Rodriguez to, if he wants to become a fighter, a brawler, this is an opportunity right here.
Flores is a little wobbly, a little shaky, and a little tired. Rodriguez throwing, but not landing flush. I think here's where the experience may tell, Ray.
The experience will tell here because, again, here we see Flores just winging away. But again, Rodriguez has to be very careful. And he is being very cautious here because he's picking shots. He's keeping his hands very, very high, using his jab.
But Flores with a left hand.
The uppercut for Rodriguez would come into play right now because the way that Flores is coming in, his chin is right there to be had.
And he tried it that time.
Very good move by Rodriguez. He spin and turned was able to turn Flores around.
No question of the heart of Julio Flores, but he looks very tired right now.
Hold it.
Nice combination by Rodriguez. And Flores caught him with a quick left uppercut.
Come on, step back. All right, let go.
Final seconds of round 8. Oh, man. 2 rounds to go. It is one tough battle.
You have 2 warriors right now.
Close your eyes.
Well conditioned.
Me está buscando un solo golpe. Cuando el hombre está así hay que tirar muchas combinaciones rápido, no un solo golpe. Tú viste que él ha cogido todo, entonces tira muchos golpes para que pare la pelea. ¿Oíste? Muchos golpes.
Keep those hands up. Move your fucking head. Stay in close.
Stay close.
You were having an exchange here, and with Rodriguez coming out on top, putting his punches together very well. It's a series of combinations here. Both men spend a great deal of energy throwing combinations.
Okay.
Stay close. Hector Roca, Al Gavin, Dave Burke in the corner of Jake Rodriguez. They want fast combinations from Jake Rodriguez. Here comes Julio Flores for round 9. He had never been beyond 6 prior to tonight. Mouthpiece. They forgot Rodriguez's mouthpiece. And Carl Schroeder calls time, stops the action.
Trainer, put his mouthpiece in.
And this time the referee wants the trainer to put the mouthpiece in. Okay, back to the action. In an earlier bout, we saw referee Luis Rodriguez give one of the fighters a mouthpiece when he forgot it. Flores with a lot of movement, but not doing much, Ray.
Well, he's starting to just use the ring, but there is no need to use the ring at this point because the fight is just that close, I believe.
Good body shot by Flores.
Come on, break.
Rodriguez has done a good job of making Flores miss. Both fighters, I don't know if they're saving it up for the 10th round, but neither man throwing as many punches as they did in the previous couple of rounds.
They're trying to take I believe they're both trying to take a breather here, which is very understandable because they threw so many punches.
One round, it seems to me, Ray, one big flurry by either man could win the round.
That is true, Sam. And this is where Rodriguez does not want to be.
Trying to spin Flores around. Good jab by Rodriguez. That combination scoring.
Flores is trying to throw right hand and come back with the left hook.
Sharp couple of lefts by Flores got in. And the end of round 9. In the corner of Julio Flores.
Solo adentro. Ok, este round quiero que te ponga los zurdos ahora y te mueve lo mismo, ok. Nos quedan 3 minutos. Ok, papá. Nos quedan 3 minutos. ¿Oíste? 3 minutos. Abre.
We got 3 minutes.
3 minutos.
3 minutes.
No me bote esta pelea.
Last round.
Yes,
last round.
Last round, you want
No me bote la pelea.
Can we get
No me
two
bote la
more?
pelea, ok. Quiero que me gane, ok.
Julio,
Come on, papá. Ok.
no te canses, vamos, ok. Despierta, hijo, despierta, hijo.
Ok.
Oye lo que dijo. Oye,
This round
hay que
will be a
tirar mucho,
deciding
no busques
factor.
knockout. Tú estás buscando un golpe de knockout.
Seconds out.
This is the 10th and final round.
This has been a good one. One knockdown in the first round scored by this man, Julio Flores. This is his 9th pro fight. He is undefeated. Jake Rodriguez in his 22nd pro fight, 17-2-2. And this is the way they started. Southpaw with sharp jabs and some good left hands. How do you have it scored going into the 10th?
You know, I tell you, Sam, to be honest with you, this fight is that close.
Wow. All right, I've got Rodriguez slightly ahead.
But not by much if he is ahead, because both men exchange, like these kind of combinations here thrown by Flores. Both men have landed some incredible shots.
Oh, good right hand by Flores. Stopped Rodriguez in his tracks and buckled his knees.
Break.
This is why this fight is so difficult to score, because the tables keep turning.
Rodriguez got in a left hand.
All right, guys, come on. Work.
Good jab by Flores.
Flores missed and paid for it as Rodriguez landed a counter right hand.
Hold it. Break. Stop the hold behind the head, all right?
I don't believe that Flores understands Duke Schroeder. Flores does not speak English.
All right, break.
Flores missing with a couple of wild swings.
Work. Box. All right. Step back.
Flores giving Rodriguez a lot of movement, just stopping long enough to throw a couple of right hands.
And it's working for him too.
Does Flores think he has the upper hand? Does he think he has the lead and can stay away?
Hold it.
Has Rodriguez experience gotten him back in the fight enough to win it after an early knockdown?
Hold it. Come on, work out there, guys.
Rodriguez missing with all the movement by Flores, and that'll be it. That's it. It's a good one. Crowd enjoyed it.
Good fight.
Oh, boy, yes. Come on, let's do it one more time.
What do you think, Ray? If you had to pick a winner,
If I had to pick a winner,
what do you think?
Flores.
Do you? I scored it by 1 point for Rodriguez. It's real close. I wouldn't be surprised if it were a draw.
Well, that would be more justifiable.
Yeah, I mean, it's that close. It was a good fight, evenly matched, well fought. Some big punches landed by both fighters. Flores landed this big right hand, Ray.
He used his legs. The last round, Flores, very impressive showing. Very impressive.
All right, some pictures being taken of Julio Flores, who's stepping up into a 10-round bout from 6-rounders. Fought very well. He is unbeaten coming in. I scored it 95-94 for Rodriguez. Ray thinks that Flores may win a close one. Let's see what the judges think. Here's Ed Darian with the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Paramount here at Madison Square Garden, the scoring by points as follows. Judge Barbara Perez watched it at 95-94, while Judge Tony Castellano, he scored it 97-92. And Judge George DeGabriel, he observed 96-93. for the winner by unanimous decision, Jake the Snake Rodriguez.
A little too one-sided. I thought I was more in agreement with Barbara Perez. 97-92 by Tony Castellano seemed a little one-sided, but Jake Rodriguez bounces back from a first-round knockdown and wins a unanimous decision. And the experience did tell. Here's the knockdown in the first round.
It was that right hook thrown by Julio Flores that sent Rodriguez to the canvas.
And Rodriguez came back and won the unanimous decision. Experience told the story. Jake the Snake Rodriguez, 18-2-2 now, hands Julio Flores his first defeat. Kevin Kelly is coming.